again. I will talk about the UNISON discussion group on Germany. It was actually only two students, or PhD students from Germany and our colleagues from Japan, but it was very interesting because we could ask a lot of questions to the Japan people that already have the UNISON in place. And well, the current status in Germany is such that we don't have a UNISON activity. We don't have a governing and all connecting university student group, but we do have UNISEC Germany and UNISEC Europe established recently, and we do have a lot of national workshops and conferences where we meet with other CubeSat teams, for instance. We do have cooperations between universities, so they're friends and they're rivals. We have all of this in Germany itself, and we do have CanSat competitions, but in our case it's not really CanSat as you know it, because we can't launch anything in Germany, but it's rather it's a task given to the students to build a CanSat-like thing that does a mission on ground, basically. However, we have Rexus and Bexus missions by DLR, which we put here because I think many students participating in those missions are actually we would like to target them to take part in a UNISON Germany activity. We do have cooperation with other European universities, but it's limited to special programs such as the Space Master program. And why I say that is the next slide, actually, and actually one of the down points here. We can't. Yeah, right. The last one. We can't launch from Germany. So maybe we need better activities with other universities, such as Kiruna, where we can launch small rockets. But probably, as all of you said already before, one of the biggest problems is the funding. To be able to support students in such an activity, we need to have a little bit of funding at least, such that students can produce some hardware in the CanSat competitions, such that they can take part in launcher activities and test equipments. But also, also been mentioned already, we need travel to pay them travel expenses to meet within Germany even only. And to take part in conferences and so on. But another point we talked about is that the motivation of students to take part, an active role in self-organize a student union like UNISON is difficult because they have their own courses they have to take at the university, and at least for German students there's only little time left during their studies that they can spend on extracurriculum activities. So maybe we need to find a good motivation scheme on how to motivate the students that they participate in such a self-organization. And also other universities, and to be honest, me too, for instance, we don't know much about UNISEC and UNISON like so far. Well, when we talk about solutions, I think we all mentioned that already. Also here, we need to create more knowledge about UNISEC, UNISON, and we need to transport this idea of a unifying institution for the students as well. So we would like to create cooperations with the other European universities. We would like to approach national funding agencies or institutions like DLR, VDI, DGLR. We would like to create a CanSat competition on a German level, and we would like to approach German companies. But everything like this is very difficult, and I think this is the solution, but it's not the way to go. But the way to go is actually that we need to transport the information first. We need to make people aware of the fact that something like this is beneficial to them. And actually, we will have the nice opportunity of this Pico and Nano satellite workshop in September in Wuerzburg. And again, I would like all of you invite all of you to the workshop, because what we think in terms of UNISON, what we decided is that we will have a dedicated student session. And in this student session, besides having this other students presenting their papers or their research, we would also like to present our idea of a UNISON Germany chapter, or what could lead to that. And I said that for Germany, I think or it's probably true for all of the Europe countries, there needs to be a UNISON Europe also at the same time, because every European country has regulatory issues that it cannot overcome, basically. So we can't launch rockets in Germany, for instance. And I think this is true for most of the other European countries as well. So yeah, I would like to also invite all the other European students and people that are interested in such a UNISON activity for Europe also to come, and maybe we can use this workshop already to discuss the first steps towards that. All right, thank you very much.